Hi, this is Chiara, also known as Grimilde Malatesta. This is Alice, and today I'm going to explain you how to take your measurements for one of my dresses or other items. This is my own method for taking measurements, so it may not be the same as for others. Please, if you already have measurements, take them with this method for what you are commissioning to me. It is also very important that you use a centimeter tape and do not convert from inches, because you have no idea over the years how many times mistakes were made doing that, and maybe it was something that did not have a mock-up, or it made us waste time, or people ended up with the wrong thing. So please use a centimeter tape. Also wear the heels and the undergarments you plan to wear with the dress. If you're commissioning a corset, please wear the bra you plan to wear, or wear no bra at all if you plan to wear none. If you're commissioning me something that goes over undergarments such as crinoline, hoop skirts, pannier, corsets, please take the measurements with those on. And if you if you are taking the measurements for a wig, please make sure you wear a wig cap. Today we're not doing that, so if you have a huge volume of hair, you need to distribute them in the way they will be under the wig. Hoping this is fine. If you have any kind of question, please ask me and do not try to guess. The more precise we can be in this process, the less time we will be wasting in even more mock-ups and tests and fittings, and the more rewarding the experience will be for both of us. Let's start. So,
shall I read?
Head. So for the head, we're measuring above the eyebrows, keeping the measuring tape horizontal to the ground, and in Alicia's case it is 58 centimeters.
Temples back.
Same thing, but from where the hair starts, like this.
Forehead, nape.
Could you please turn that side? Thank you. So here it will be lower because of the wig cap, from where the hairline starts to the nape of the neck. It needs to be where the curve is, so here, and not here if your hair ends up very low as mine, so here.
Headband circumference.
Okay, circumference of the head, but this way. Could you please turn to the side so I can show it? Thank you.
Upper neck.
Upper neck, the tightest it can go. So in Alicia's case, it is 32.
Lower neck.
Lower neck, if you have a t-shirt, that should be the neckline. So where the neck detaches from the torso. And here it is 36.
Sleeve circumference.
Okay, here, keep the arm down, where the arm is the widest.
Upper chest.
Under the armpits, above the bust, in the where it is the narrowest. Hi. And make sure you breathe in and breathe out, and take the measurement in between the two.
Bust.
Okay, keeping the tape horizontal, it needs to be where the bust is widest. Again, breathe in, breathe out, and take between the two.
Lower chest, under bust.
Same here, breathe in, breathe out, take the middle one.
Waist.
Waist, you want to use something thin like a shoestring as a reference. So it is between this volume at the back and the chest. So it is usually a bit above your navel. Tie the tape. It is not very visible, I fear, but we will use it as reference for the other measurements here. And be honest, if you hold your tummy in or out, it does not help us. I can dress you the best when I know the shape you have.
Bent elbow.
Okay, so 90 degrees and right where the bone is. There we go. It is 26.5 in Alicia's case.
Upper hips.
Upper hips, where you here, where is it? No. There is a very small bone you can feel here.
Yes.
Keep the tape horizontal at the back and looking from the side. It is better if you take the measurements in front of the mirror.
Sitting.
Sitting, it is, could you turn to the side please? It's usually called hips as well, but what I really need is where your lower torso is widest. So here. Okay.
Wrist.
Very easy. Under the little bone you have here.
Hand circumference.
Okay, this is to know how wide to make non-stretch sleeves at the bottom. So keep your hand like this, fold the thumb in and measure where the hand is widest. In Alicia's case, it's 19.5.
Thigh.
Again, widest portion.
Knee.
At the center of the patella.
And bent knee.
Bent knee, you can hold one hand on my shoulder, and 90 degrees once more, like we did for the elbow. There we go.
Ankle.
Ankle, above bones, where it is thinnest. There we go.
Foot circumference.
Okay, let's pretend we have no shoes on. It's like, it's to know how wide to make the garments at the bottom in order for it to pass, for the feet to pass through. So hold on, hold up, and here. There. Again, do it without shoes, please.
Of course. Shoulders.
Okay, so now she's wearing a stretched shirt, which is ideal. Here you have the seam of where the sleeve attaches. Here you have the place where the front and the back attach, and they form a T from one to the other. It is a shoulder measurement, which is 39 in Alicia's case.
Shoulder bra.
Okay, now we are going from one bra strap to the other, which is 29.5.
Front width.
Okay, again from the seam it has to stay very, very tight to your arm. So loose garments do not help you. You can stay down one side to the other. Okay, and it is 34 for Alicia.
Front bust.
Okay, lift your arms slightly from the T-seams under here. Follow the bust level to the other one. In Alicia's case, it is 50.5 centimeters.
Back width.
Okay, could you turn? Same thing we did at the front, from one seam to the other.
Bust depth.
From the shoulder here, where the shoulder seam would meet where we took the lower neck, to where the level where we took the bust.
Sleeve length.
Okay, bend your arm 90 degrees from where we started with the shoulder. below the elbow and end where the bone is at the wrist. In Alicia's case, it is 55.
Wrist elbow.
Okay, same thing from the bone to the bone of the elbow, which is 23.
Front bodice, shoulder.
Okay, from the side here where we took the measurement before, vertical to where we have the waist tape is 40 in Alicia's case.
Front bodice, neck.
Okay, from the base of the neck where you have dimple between the collarbones to the waist. Do not try to keep it adherent to your sternum. It can go on top of the clothing without issues. It is 30 and a half.
Front bodice, side.
Okay, from where we took the sleeve to the side of the waist, it is 30 in Alicia's case.
Back bodice, shoulder.
Same thing from the back. We start from the shoulder seam and we go down vertically to the waist tape. 35.
Back bodice, neck.
Same thing from where you took the lower neck to vertically to the waist tape. 34.
Waist to neckline.
Okay, here it depends on the design of the dress. If it is high neck, you will go to the base of the neck. If it is low, I usually want to know how modest you want it to be. So in this case, let's do 18 centimeters.
Waist sleeve.
Okay, just a bit from where the T is to the waist. Here we have 14 centimeters.
Waist front point.
Okay, here it's a matter of taste. I usually go from where this crease is to the waist, so 18.
Waist under bust.
Okay, so here 5 centimeters.
Waist hips side.
Okay, here to the level where the bone was 9.5.
Waist hips side low.
Okay, same, but where we took that widest measurement at the hips. In this case, it is 17.
Waist floor front.
This is easy. Let's go down to the floor. 101.
Waist floor side.
Very same thing. If you have a petticoat or panier, you have to follow the line. Do not push it down. So if you have a petticoat, it will be like this and it will be slightly longer. In this case, it is 100.
Waist floor back.
Same thing. Do not add the train. We will discuss it separately. 100.
Waist knee.
Okay. From the center of the patella, 59.
Waist front crotch.
Okay. Here. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, waist. 23.
Waist back crotch.
Okay. From the waist to the front, at the back and the front. 80.
Inner leg.
Okay, so you do like this. You can stand with your legs like this. And you go down. Yeah. If you're doing trousers, you want to stop at the bone here, otherwise to the floor. 83 to the floor.
Breasts distance.
Okay, usually from one nipple to the other, and it is 18.
Off shoulder neckline.
Easy. Oh, not so much. And it is 104.
And the last one, single shoulder.
Okay, from the side of the neck to where we took the start of the sleeve. In this case it is 11.5. That's all. If you have any doubts, don't hesitate to email me. Thank you.